screen, go to the IAM. We'll be first started by getting started with the creating IAM user. So let's create the demo user. We'll be providing you a AWS management access console. I want to IAM user. It will be auto-generated. We provide a custom password. You will be getting like you can provide auto-generated password and also the custom password. Like you can just make here the custom password. I provided my custom password here. First getting started by providing the name, then just click I want to create an IAM user, and then the custom password. Here you can just see one checkbox marks. You must create a new password and next sign in. So this is like when the user will be logging back into the you will log into the AWS management console using these credentials. First time he will be get login into the system by using the credential we provided, but after that he will be just need to make his new password, and the code will be unchecking this and will be going to next password. So we need to modify it and just modify it and go to the next. So these are my two groups already contained there, but I will be not adjusting this user to any group. Rather than that, I will be providing the access to the policy directly to the user. So I will be just providing the administrator access to the user and create next. So these are my credentials, everything, and I will be just making the create user. Make sure you download these credentials and store at the proper location where you can access them, as the credential will be required when you log in into the your IAM. Download CSV file and store it in the proper location. This is my location. I'm currently saving them. Then now I will be just getting started by creating our two groups. One will be the administrator group and the second will be the developer group. So this show like how we can provide the least privileged access. So let's create the like two, like if there are more than like there is a developer group, like we have 6-7 developers in the group, or rather than creating each IAM profile individual, providing the access to each individual developer, we'll be creating a one group named the developer and we'll be providing a cumulative access to them. So let's first provide the developer group. As I already named the group name will be the developer. I will be providing them the EC2 access, as this is the most used service by any developer. Then I will be providing S3 service to store all the files they use. Then I will be providing them the Lambda, as they can create the serverless. So I'm just providing this service. Then I will be providing them the API gateway, workflow function, provide the administrator access, and let's provide them that one database as the DynamoDB full access. So these are the policy we have created. The developer group, the permission you can see. So this is our developer group, and the permission we attach with the developer group are API gateway, DynamoDB full access, EC2 full access, S3 full access, and Lambda full access. So now let's create it for 3 developers. Demo day 1, provide management access and custom password. For I don't want the new password I provided. The next, now I want to attach this developer to my developer group. I will be attaching here boundary policy, and then it will be going to the next. Attached to like you can see here, this user is attached to the developer group and create user, and we will be not downloading, as I will be not needing this credentials to log in into my continue. So this is my dev developer, demo developer. If you just go back to the IAM user first, which I created, and go to the groups, so you can see here there is no group attached with this user, but also is like we can create a user which has no group, and we can use the credential of that user. Now go back to the users. Let's create demo dev 2, demo dev 2, provide management access, create IAM. I don't want to change. Then next, I will be adding this developer to my developer group. Next, the policy which are present in the developer group will be attached. So we have created two users like two demo dev, which has the all permission like which are be provided to the user group developer group are being currently provided to the demo dev 2. So let's see like is there a permission so and there or not. So here you can see like the from the attach via the group developer group, the developer group has the individual permission like API gateway access, DynamoDB full access, EC2 access, S3 access, and the Lambda access, so which are currently provided to the demo developers. uh, Similarly, we can add this user like I have the admin group. The user is like I have already defined my users which are provided as access. So now let's go to the demo dev. What if I want to configure my AWS account with my CLI connect. So let's go to connect that. You will be needing the access key which will be used by developer to access the AWS account resources from CLI. So you can just create your access key, go to the go to the users, then go to the demo dev 2, then here you can create access key. I will be using the command key. Make sure you provide everything, click mark the button. I understand the body command like it will be creating the access key. It is very powerful. Go to the next. If we can just leave it is optional, so create access key. So you will be getting these two access key. Make sure you save them. I will be downloading them as I will be demonstrating how we can use. I will be just getting save here. The demo day 2 access key are currently saved in my system. Now let's go to like how we can configure our AWS account with. I'm just demonstrating using the using cloud shell. You can open your the like any text like Visual Studio Code, CLI, Git Bash in your local environment and run the same procedure to get connected with AWS. This a cloud shell is totally free service provided by AWS. So let's go to the next. Here the cloud shell is getting being load. Yeah. So run the command AWS configure. So you will be getting this command like provide your AWS access key. So as you remember, I have saved my credentials, so I will be just going to them and will be getting them back. So yeah, I've got my credentials, the access key. So you will be having two columns. One will be the access key and one will be having the secret key. So make sure you copy your access key ID from your credentials and paste here. So these are my credentials, which is my access key. Then I will be copying my secret access key. Make sure you guys don't use this as I will be deleting this after the tutorial. So as I will be just configure my access key and my secret key. Then the default region, make sure the region you are. I am currently in the North Virginia region, which is US East 1. US East 1. So if you can want to clarify like which region, just go to the navigation menu and drop like you can see I am currently in the North Virginia region, US East 1. So I will be doing in US East 1. And also like what's the default output format, like if you just run any command from CLI, so how message we want to return. We will be doing the JSON, which is common practice among the developer, and you can see like I am just run the configure and I am just getting connected to my AWS cloud. So I can run AWS ls. And so you can see like all my currently bucket present in my AWS accounts are currently pop up. So using this, like configuring AWS account with your CLI, you can run every command. So this was there. And also like you if you go to like what policy are, like you want to manipulate what policy are currently being attached to you. So go to the demo dev again. So these are the all policy, like you can attach policy, create we can view like how the policy, the let's say what the JSON policy based document is, we can read that policy. So like you can just go to the policies and you see the JSON. So like you can see like the version should be, there is the version which effect allow, the action is API gateway and the resource is API gateway. So like this is the JSON policy which are is containing that we are allowed to perform any action, like the action is that like we specify the particular action like in the S3 bucket. Like let's go to our policy and modify it. Let's remove the S3 policy, remove policy from the developer. I'm remove the S3 policy from the developer. So maybe there was an issue. Yeah, so see, I have removed like get the demo dev is removed from the like the S3. The user group has I will need to modify that. So let's go to the demo dev tool and like attach the policy directly to add. So add permissions. Yeah, so attach policy directly. I will be providing only the get object policy to, so get object, so read only access. I'm providing S3 read only access to my this demo dev 2. So next go to read only access, add permission, and this is the policy. So we can see this policy into the JSON, how the policy look. So like what we can see, like see, now we are not getting all the access, we can't delete, like we are not getting the access to delete, we are only getting get, list, describe, and the object like the lambda functions using the lambda. Like this is the, so how this is how you can tweak your policy, and you can make changes. Also you can create your inline own policy, like here's the create inline policy. So here like the service is what you want, the let's the EC2 instance, like no I don't just, so this is the like the policy which you can make changes and based on your requirement, and you can add it to the your the policy. So I will be not configuring any policy as cancel, go to the dev 2. Yeah, so currently I have my demo dev 2 has only read access policy. So this was a quick tutorial about how you can configure your IAM user group, access key, and the policy from management console.